walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above. We are heroes
tonight. Mics are on now.
Are they?
Yeah. They weren't on the whole time.
I thought they were on.
They were not. No.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm an idiot. That's great. So, anywho, let's recap to what you didn't hear me say when I first came on. I got nice and chopped up at the beginning of the night.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see right here on this 15-minute chart.
Yes.
Vicious. I don't know what I was thinking. I started the night out. I said I was short biased. I knew it was going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
And it started to go down, and then it started to come back up, which is usually, my prediction every night. And it actually did my predictions this time.
It went up and down?
It went down, it came back up, and, shortly thereafter, it's going back down now. So,
Hey.
yeah, what are you going to do?
If it's working, it's working.
It's working. They say it's working. All right. Ooh, I got one viewer, and I know it's you. So why didn't you smash that like button? Trade's starting to go nicely in my direction now.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I was trading minis, like is normally my plan now, but I can deal with this. And I can make up these little losses that I already have with the micros, and then we'll see once I get back to break even and I can start trading.
Keep pulling down.
Without looking to make up something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Like, are we going to go sub 19,000?
I don't know what that means.
This week, below 19,000.
Oh.
We haven't been that low since I started doing this. So what's new?
Our phones.
Well, we don't get those till tomorrow.
Well,
Bye-bye, Apple. Peace out, Apple. Gotta go, Apple.
It was nice while it lasted. Apple.
Yeah, it was great. Wow. We loved being manipulated by you for the last, I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
Now we'll go back to being manipulated by Samsung and Google and Microsoft. Because they're all combined into the Samsung phones, right?
I haven't had a Samsung phone in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
So I cannot tell you, sir.
I can't tell you either. I haven't had Samsung since the Note 7, right? That was the last time.
I don't know.
It was shortly after we got married, right?
No, you had an iPhone already.
Did I?
I think so. I'm almost
Oh.
positive.
Because I swore by the Samsung Notes. I love those phones.
I don't know.
I only gave it up when they said the batteries were going to start exploding, and I was like, well, all right, I guess that's over with.
Come on, this one.
We broke the bottom of the opening range. However, it didn't close below. It just kind of played a little peekaboo.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's a good sign.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep yawning.
I mean, you do what you got to do. Going to add 2 more contracts on the break of the bottom of the zone range. That was a smart thing to do on my behalf. Look at it take off right there after it broke it. Look at there. I like that.
So my total now
Yes.
is positive $79.20.
All right, you go, girl.
Made $80.
I am almost green in all 5 accounts again. I am green in all 5 accounts now.
Went from almost to being.
Well, look at it dropping. You know? It's like really going. So, shoot. I always do that. I need to go to 15-minute chart. Oh, perfect. It's a big money trade. He's right behind this 15-minute candle. So you can still see my chart, right?
Yes.
So now my strategy at this point is to trail the 15-minute candles. Mm-hmm. So every time a 15-minute candle forms, I'll move it down. It'll take 30 minutes before I move this one.
Okay.
So I came across it on accident, where you trail the upper or lower end of each 15-minute candle. Mm-hmm. That gives it enough room to do what it's got to do as it's climbing or dropping. Like, realistically, my stop should be up here if you're looking at my screen. Mm-hmm. I have a little tighter because of my stupidity earlier. I don't want to add to that stupidity.
I feel you.
You feel me?
I feel you.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. It's squishy fat, huh?
No, it's lovely.
My belly's starting to hurt. Did we have dinner?
No.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Well.
That was a late lunch.
The ramen?
Yeah. Maybe that's probably what's making my belly hurt, though.
Yeah, it makes my belly hurt.
Lord knows it's not the most healthy dinner.
Well, I say that's like one of the worst things you can put in your belly because.
Well, it's total sodium.
Well, that and apparently your body can't digest it right or something.
Are we really going to retrace all of this? All right. I'm going to move my stop back then. I'm going to put it up here. About my stop at about 320. Yeah, I'm good. 324 and a half. Oh man, it drives me nuts when an entire 15-minute candle retraces itself, especially when it was exploding to the downside. Like if it really takes off in one direction and then it just retraces the whole candle, it's like, what was the point?
Yeah.
I want to trail for a while. I want to be in a trade for a while. I don't want to be in and out in 10 seconds. Unless, you know. Now, had I been trading minis, I would have already been out of this. Because I would have, was well into, it would have been a $4,000 trade. Granted, if I was trading minis, I wouldn't have 4 contracts on.
True.
Nor would my initial trade have had 5 contracts on. I'm not that ballsy yet. My balls are made of aluminum foil still. They're not steel. At least not when it comes to trading.
Oh no, it's
you don't care.
I'm sorry. I'm mesmerized by your mic cover on the screen.
Why? Because it looks like a hologram?
Yeah, well that and like, oh, that's what it is.
What?
I was wondering that it looked like there was a reflection of something red, like next to you, but it's because of, I guess, the way that the green screen or whatever is.
It may be picking up the computer lights too.
I don't know, but I just see 2 white stripes and 2 red stripes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I see them too. They're there. What are we gonna do? What? Leave my microphone cover alone.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at you trying to do the robots and try to cover.
Do the what?
The robot.
What robot?
You know, the dance, the robot, the arm.
That's all I got.
No, you got the stanky leg.
Yay for the stanky leg. All right, there we go. Now let's finish this push down. Quit being pansies and trying to go back up. Yeah, let me trail this long. Let me trail this short all night long. I'll stay up. Let's put some coffee on. Let's get going. Let's make some money. Got no place to be in the morning. This is now my IRL job. We are pleasantly in the profit on all of our accounts now. I'm going to put a... All right, so now that 15-minute candle closed, right, love?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my stop down to just above this 15-minute candle. Okay. And then I'm going to continue to do that until, in my head anyway, if I get something that breaks like the halfway point of a 15-minute candle, then I'm probably going to want to get out of that trade. Or what I can do to make this a little easier on myself, I can just fib this 15-minute candle so I can watch what it's going to do. Okay.
Whatever helps you, Daddy.
Well, I'm going to explain it to you here in a second.
Okay.
All right, so major move, right? Major drop. So the theory is that it'll retrace at least 50%. Or if it's a perfect deal, it'll get right between the 61.80 and about 65%. And then it'll turn around and come back down. If it goes, beyond that to like the 76.40, then you're talking about more reversal type look. It's not going to keep going down necessarily. Now, that's not trading advice because we all know number one worst day trader on the internet. So it hit the 50% mark. Let's see what it does now. Kind of rejected right before the 15 or the 50%. So we can kind of go here. Look at the 2 minute. Same fib. I don't want it to get past about somewhere in here. I got to redo the fibs. I had it all set, and then Ninja Trader crashed, and now I have to redo all of it again.
Wait, it just crashed on you?
No. Remember, it crashed on Friday or Thursday. Yeah. And I was not in the mood to do everything again then.
No, I feel you. I got you.
It's like realistically putting your stop now down maybe above the 76.40. So it's in the profit. Because, again, you don't want it to really go. This is what's called the golden pocket. So let me fix this now. Let's see. Seven levels. I did this last time. I don't remember how I did it. Aha. There we go. So we don't. This will be. Can barely see the screen. Oh, yeah. You bored with me now, baby?
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Don't lie. Let's see. We want the 0%. I want that to be bright white. Ghost white. 100% ghost white. 50% lime green, 38 yellow, lellow. Yeah, that's good. So then we'll make this our template, our default. Apply. Okay. So this is an easier way to look at it. The white, the 100% line, right? Mm-hmm. You can still see my screen, is the top of where that move started. That's the top of that 15-minute candle. The 0% is the bottom of the move.
Okay.
So you have two golden pockets. Right now, we'd be looking for it to hit this top golden pocket.
Okay.
And then reverse back down. That's where we would look for a really, really solid short. It would have a lot of momentum coming back down. Mm-hmm. A lot of times what I look to do is if it does that, I'll buy at the 50% mark, or that's where I'll get into the trade. And then your first take profit is the next golden pocket and then the 0%. Make sense?
Yes.
So like if it was a push down, we wanted to get back up to this 50% or this top golden pocket for the continuation down.
Okay.
Otherwise, if it just comes to this first one, there's a good chance it's not going to have as much momentum with the continuation. And conversely, the opposite way, it's the same thing. So it's just, if you believe in Fibonacci stuff, it's kind of like a Isaac Newton thing. For every action, there's a 50% opposite reaction. Mm-hmm. Even though Isaac Newton said equal and opposite reaction. And that's only to say I'm only looking for that after a massively, a move with a lot of momentum either way. Mm-hmm. Or a long trend move in one direction. You can do it for, the longer swing high, swing low targets, but push this back to the back. But how many times do I tell you? What do I know? What do I know? I don't know much.
And how many times do I tell you more than me?
I don't know much, but I know I trade the stocks.
Fuzzy stuff all over my microphone.
It's called spit lint.
No, I'm not that close to it to spit on it.
So I was looking at the return policy for the podcast setup, right? And it literally, I'd have to show it to you, but it literally says like things that aren't able to be returned are any item that you can spit on, beat on, record with, and something else. Now, mind you, this is a music supply place. So every instrument in that building gets either spit on or beat on.
Yeah.
Right? Now, on top of that, every instrument in that building can be used for recording, right? So,
Ooh, yeah.
what are you allowed to record or return is my question.
Nothing.
Nothing. You must keep it. It's yours now. You own it. All right, so now we're back up to that 50% mark again.
Potty break.
All right, I'm going to go to, hold on, let me transition. All right, we'll see you. You're lonely like you did last time. And then there was one, and his chart was messed up. I gotta fix this. But then I guess it messes it up on the other chart. I'll go back to just... I put it right back there. Should be back. All right, rejecting the 50% again. And now as soon as I say it, of course, it breaks through. Right? But, and rejected it. But definitely at nighttime, I'm finding out that longer, the higher time frames are so much better to trade at night. Ooh, my stomach just growled. Ooh, growled bad. Yeah, we're getting back into that golden pocket right now. So we'll see if we get a pullback here. Or I shouldn't say a pullback. This is the pullback. We'll see if we get a push back down with a decent amount of momentum. Yeah, first little pop into that zone. There it is right there. Oh, what did I just do? That was stupid. There's no go back button on NinjaTrader. How did I even do? Oh, there it goes. That was quick. All right, I'm gonna throw your camera back on. Huh? Wait. You're there. You're there. You're there. Here it comes. You ready? You ready? Well, you flashing? Oh, sneak peek. Oh, sneak peek. Oh, sneak peek. Oh, there she is. I may actually be the next to disappear. I don't know. Ah, see, now we're popping through that quote unquote golden pocket, pushing back up to the bottom of that range. We did hit that first level to the downside, the first target. But you know me, I'm going to stay in this trade because that's just me. I'm going to get sooner or later, huh? Here it comes. There you go.
Thank you.
I'm bound and determined to have a trailing trade. You know, it's one thing to set a trailing stop, but I actually want to sit here and manage a trade for a couple hours, not just a few minutes, you know? So we're ejecting back down into that golden pocket on the 15-minute. I don't like... my belly's over here talking something fierce. Yeah, back up to the 21. Rejected off the 21 on a 2-minute. Oh, see, it would have been a good spot to add contracts, and I didn't add any.
Oh, I took my stop. Man. Do I have to set anything up for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Now, are we going to push through that zone or are we going to come back down? It's funny because a lot of times I'll look at this stuff and it'll go, and I'm looking back and it goes right to this zone and pushes back down. Beautiful Fibonacci retracement, nice money making trade. But then when I do it, that's why I'm not adding in right now. When I tend to do it, it just doesn't want to do that exact same thing. It wants to go up and just keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until it's taken every bit of money I have. Ah, come on. Alrighty, we're gonna take a quick break real quick, and then we shall be back. All right. How do I do this? I'm just gonna shut the cameras off, leave the charts on. I'm just saying it out loud. Anyway, so who cares? You're the only viewer. Maybe somebody watches it later. Doc, sometimes he rewatches it. He don't got time to do this all the time like I do. All right, let's finally do this push down and keep it going. I've been very disciplined to hold this trade. How long have I been in this trade? Good Lord. I don't even know what time I entered it. Let me see. Positions. Give me a time. 7:23 I got into this trade. And it is what, 8:03 now? So almost an hour watching these 15-minute candles. But there's the break. Now we've pushed down through that first target after the opening range breakdown to the downside. Now we're breaking down, just like I told you, off that VWAP golden, or the Fibonacci golden pocket, right? You heard it here first, girl. I hope you're in this short with me. Not yet. Hold on. Try it now.
Hello?
There you go.
Testing.
Now you're streaming, man.
Testing.
It's
1,
so
2.
it's getting you. I have to get used to this. What each light means is the issue for me.
What, on the board?
Yeah. So I would think that the red light being dark would mean that it's going out to the stream.
Yeah.
Actually making it light means that it's going out to the stream.
Huh?
Yeah. So there you go. What do you think about that?
Learn something new every day.
Now you see on the 15-minute chart, it went all the way down to that 0 level.
Yes.
So remember, I told you, you would have sold in that golden pocket, yeah?
Yes.
Or you sold at the 50% line as it came back through with that golden pocket as your stop loss. If you sold in the golden pocket, your stop loss was at the 100% mark. And look, the trade played out just like I told you it would. Who's smart? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Thunder's probably like I'm running down. I am.
You think he's going to get a treat. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, right now, across everything, I'm up about $2,000. Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anybody.
Who are you typing to?
My computer?
You were typing away?
Was not.
Hunt and peck. Hunt and peck.
No. Well, it's almost like when I write on paper sometimes, I have to have it slanted.
You have to slant your keyboard?
Sometimes. It's weird.
Oh, you know what would be cool? If I turned your camera back on. See, I can't be the host, the producer, the trader, the director, and all of it in one, because I don't have the mental capacity to do it at all. Maybe we can get Doc to produce it. What do you think about that? That'd be cool.
You don't got time for that.
Why not?
Because
everybody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Well, yeah. We need like a single stay-at-home mom, or a stay-at-home mom or dad that ain't got nothing to do, that's really electronically savvy or technologically savvy and can do that instead of me having to do it.
Did I not?
And that would be wonderful. So our next target in this short is down 180 is the next target. If we continue to the downside, as we know, what do we know? It could go down. It could do anything. It could go left. It could go right. It could go up. It could go down.
Well, it can't go left.
You never know. The NASDAQ, as soon as you tell you the NASDAQ can't do something or is definitely going to do something, it's going to do the opposite.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm going to be gone for like a split minute.
All right, you need to leave right after I just turned your camera back on.
Well, I have to get rid of something.
Okay, yeah, appreciate that.
So.
And if you wouldn't mind sprinkling.
Yes.
Also, is everything dry?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, then we're good.
Yeah, it's just got to be put on.
All right. Well, I'm not going to get rid of your camera. I'll just kill your microphone.
It's fine.
All right, you're good. You know, it would be so much better if I could play the music on the stream that I'm listening to in my headphones. I wonder how much that costs. Because you would have to pay royalties for every song, right? Well, that's what I'm saying is I'm playing music on the stream now, but what I'm saying is I would like to be able to play real music, like what's playing in our headphones right now would be nice, you know. But who am I and what do I know? Not a whole lot, right? Alrighty, we're still pushing down. I'm 600 in the profit right now. Crossed 5 accounts, so we're looking about $3,000 right now in the profit on this short break of the opening range to the downside. All right, I went in 5 micros was the original point of entry with my trade, and I sold one or got rid of one. Not really sure how it happened. I fat fingered something, which took one contract into the profit, and now it's just been diving ever since. Again, next target I'm looking for is 19,180 is going to be the next target. I'm going to end up with nothing to trade tomorrow. Well, no, I can trade the combines. You make a lot of noise, you know. Yeah, we got to get below 200. We get below 200, we hit that next target of the 180. 7 out of 10 times, if you're a betting man, if it hits the 80, it's going to hit the 40. Not always, but there's a good chance. Right now, if it pushes back up above the 20s, I'm probably looking to get out of the trade. That would invalidate it for me. As far as it is right now, I'm continuing to follow this down on the 15-minute. Let me get back to the 5 minutes so I can look at these targets. I kind of want to, unload another contract down here at the 180s, but when I trade micros, I will hold these trades forever. Which is a bad thing for me because you're fine. You're fine. It did a little damage to your side because you got a lot of shadows. That's better. Neither one of us are media experts, but anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. It's okay. It was such pertinent information, too. It was going to change the world as we know it. And then, by the flick of a light switch, you were able to make me forget. It's how bad my brain is. All right, you still in the short, love? How did you get stopped out? All right. Where's your stop loss at right now? 206.75. That's iffy. I'd want it up at 226 and 3/4. And looking for 180 as your take profit. That's going to be the second target out of the breakdown, out of the opening range. Oh, okay. Well, good to go. Alrighty then. I am up about almost up 4,000. I am. About 760 something times 5 accounts. That's what, 3,500. Push, once it hits the 800 mark on each account, then I'm up. 8 times 5 is 4,000, right? Yeah, so 800 times 5 accounts, that's 4,000. That'll put me well on track towards my $15,000 week. Right? Yes, ma'am. Talk to me. What are you doing over there? Come on. Talk to me. Oh, $41.10. But you're in the green. And mind you, for anybody watching, how long have you been trading? Has it even been that long? You weren't down here with me before Christmas. Not what? Oh, well, maybe February or so, March. Beginning of February, I would say you really got hunkered down and on the computer every day for a couple hours a day. Very close to hitting that 180 target. We got 6 points away from it, or 4 points away from it. No, 6. I'm sorry. My math is horrible. And I'm looking dead at it. I can see the numbers right in front of my face, and I'm still calling it out wrong. That's why I don't call out trades, because if I am the number one worst day trader on the interwebs. And if you copy anything that I do, God help you. Except for tonight, because I seem to be doing pretty good tonight. Maybe I'm not quite the number one worst day trader on the inner tube right this second. Yes, the inner tube. Hey, you can put wings on a pig, but that don't make it a sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Assad's hot chicken.
Thank you. Now I am.
Garlic bread cheesesteak with pepperonis. Come on.
No.
I got 2 viewers and 1 like. Who's the other viewer? Come on, smash that like button. All right, so we hit that 180 level, right? And wait and see if it closes below there. So had you set your targets at 180, right? I just want to tell you that now, even though you got out of the original trade that I'm still in, I would have won you another trade at that 180 level. But you didn't move your limits down there, right? I'm just pointing out a point, because generally when I call a trade out for you, what happens? You know, it's all kaput. All right. As long as these 15-minute candles keep going to the downside, I'm going to be a happy man this evening. And once again, I'm going to go to the bed, or go to bed, questioning whether or not, do I want to get up tomorrow and trade? Or do I just want to sleep in again? Because, man, Globex has been good to me. Not for nothing. I mean, all the money that I've been making on these funded accounts is coming from Globex. I haven't really been trading during the day, right? Last week, all my wins came from at night. And then, yeah, I think even the red days I had, which, hold on. I'm trying to think.
Back it up here.
Well, hold on, because I'm trying to think. When I started the Tradeify account, I had. See, now I have to pull that up because I have to pull my account up. Because when I started Tradeify, I had some bad days, and I pretty much, I mean, you knew, went the straight to funded route. $50,000 account and almost blew it within a couple days. I mean, that wasn't a couple days. It wasn't that quick, but I was dwindling this account very fast. So I don't know if I can bring this up on the main screen, if this will work or not. It does not. All right, so put that back. Anyway, let me see. Where's my days? Yeah, so my very first day on the account was a negative $202. And then my comeback day, 2 days later, I made $11.80. That was my comeback, right? Then I lost $400. Then I lost $2,300 the following day. And then, boom, the kid was back. $1,667 to close out the week. And now, this is weird. It's saying that I had a losing day on Sunday and a losing day on Monday of this week thus far. But these trades are about to close out. I'm 900 up across 5 accounts. What are we looking? $4,500 now? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up my stop loss. Don't want to give any much more of that back if I don't have to, right? 5-minute candle saying get out of this trade, homie. I'd like to see this third target hit 34 and a quarter. Is where we need to get to. Probably, let's see. Let me get rid of 2 contracts there. What do you think? Nah, I never sell out. Should I? Yeah, I'll do it. All right. What's the worst that could happen? How you doing over there? You still in a short? Are you following any of what I'm doing to make those big wins, those home runs, baby girl, those Kyle Schwarbers? That's what I call them. I'm going to make me a Kyle Schwarber tonight. What? 198.5. That's at the top of the present 15-minute candle, not the previous one. Because I don't see it retracing back up into the body of the previous 15-minute candle. It looks like it's going to keep pushing down pretty good. Like I said, a lot of times, if you can hit the 80 level, if you're coming down and you can hit the 80 level, a lot of times you're going to hit that 40 level too. So now I'm waiting to see it get down to the 140s. I have a sell limit for 2 contracts at 134. And then my second stop was, I mean, it's just down there because I want to follow these candles down. I don't even know. I may end up moving my take profits because what I'm watching is telling me that I'm good for a while to follow these candles down. The 1 hour's, pushing down Good level to look for on the 1 hour down to 67.5. That's 19,067.5. And I have, what I say, my take profit right now is at 58.5. So I'm actually going to move that up to 67.5. But that could change too. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, might, could. Like I said, my 5-minute chart, with little doohickeys and bells and whistles that I don't show everybody that I have, is telling me that now is a good time to get out of this trade. But what I would look to for a confluence with that is saying, hey, big dog, stay in this trade. So here we sit, brokenhearted, wanted to trade, only sharded. Now this is Tech 9. This is a good song. No, I take that back. This is not. This is Slim Thug. People are going to hate me for being wrong. I got 2 concurrent views, but only 1 like, and that hurts my heart on so many levels. I don't understand why Tradeify records a Sunday. But, well, I guess if that counts as a trading day, that's a good thing. Again? I'm about to say. What time frame are you looking at? 1 minute again? 2 minute? So I'm trading the 5 and the 15. What? I put my cup down after I took a drink. Yes. Some what? Did you make them yet? Oh. Well. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good thing to eat before bed. Nobody wants to sleep in the same room with somebody that ate deviled eggs right before they went to bed. And nobody wants to sleep in a room with 2 people that ate deviled eggs before they went to bed. Yes. And I wouldn't be able to stand either one of us. And you wouldn't be able to stand either one of us. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you no. Something is seriously wrong with my body. I used to when I was younger. Oh my God. It was glorious. I could clear rooms. And now as an old man, dust. Nothing. It's like somebody took my fart spray ran out. Why are we talking about this? We're here to trade, but nothing's happening except this wonderful winter that I'm riding down right now.
Really? I'm not.
No, what? You're not what? What aren't you? What? Well, that's your fault. I told you to follow what I was doing tonight. Let's work together. Let's get rich. Gonna have to make you what? Oh, she's gonna go full screen. Watch out, y'all. Full screen coming. Look at the concentration in her face right now. the thought. The gears are turning over there.
Are you in a short or a long?
I am in a short, yes. 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 Now, I don't know. See, here's the thing. You haven't ridden this trade with me. So the difference is if you're getting in the trade now, that might not be a quality stop loss for you. Because like I said, I was making mine very tight because I entered this trade at 285 and a half. That was 85 point, almost 90 points ago. I've gotten 90 points on this trade so far. So that's how late you are getting into this trade. There may be only like 10 points left in it, if that. And this 15-minute candle doesn't look that great. I mean, 100 points at night, that's a pretty substantial move, and it got all the way down. It's already moved 130 points almost. Got to be some kind of pullback at this point, you think? 15 minutes kind of flattening out over here. 5 minutes still kind of conflicted as far as what it wants me to do between sticking around or leaving. I'm actually backing my stop loss up to 212 even. 212 and a quarter, somewhere in there. 212 and a quarter. What I'm looking at is I set the opening range for Globex tonight, right? But on one of my other charts, I have the opening range set still from Friday morning with that big dump. And we just hit the 13th target out of the bottom of that opening range. So let's go. You know what I mean? What target are we on this one? The second. And we're trying to work our way down to the third. We got a bear flag forming on the 5 minute and trying to break down below. If that can break down, there's nothing stopping us. Then I see that my 56.75 comes into play. And my 67 and a half. Go big or go home, right? Could be a little 3-bar reversal on the 5 minute too. I don't know. Oh, still trying to push up a little there. That it is. That's why I was saying that stop loss might not be any good for you because, you know, I've been trailing these 15-minute candles down. So, like, I just moved my stop loss to 198 and a quarter. Just going off of the fact of what I learned a little bit more about trailing this past week. So if it's going to come back, I don't want to do so I moved my stop loss back. And then, you know, that's what I always do. And I always end up giving back quite a bit of a trade because I'll sit there and watch it just come back on me, come back on me, come back on me. So now I'm trying to not do that. And even though I just moved my stop loss back, then I moved it kind of back to where it was, 198 and 3/4, right at the top of the previous 15-minute candle, nothing fancy. That's how I'm trailing all the way down, the top of each 15-minute candle, top of each 15-minute candle. You know, get into a little bit of a consolidation and things get a little different as far as where you want to place your stop to see if it's going to hold that consolidation and continue down. But that's just going to come from looking at all the different time frames and knowing where we're at. And the 5 minute is really trying to make this bear flag form and happen. 2 minutes, what would our teacher say? That is not a sexy bear flag. 5-minute, 3-candle formation with the fourth trying to break down below. Oh, I got this sniff in the left nostril. Is like brutal. Oh, I heard it in my headphones. I shut it off to the stream, thank God. This whole time I've been talking to you, your microphone's been muted in the stream.
My microphone?
Yes. This whole time we've been talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because I muted your microphone when you left earlier.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I never turned it back on. These are things, I need sticky notes and you need sticky notes. And write the sticky notes down on your side and that say, when I come back from anywhere, make sure he's got my mic on and my camera on so that I don't just sit here with my mouth moving and nothing happening like was just going on. Nobody heard a word you said as we had a wonderful conversation back and forth.
What are you gonna do?
We're back up over the $4,000 mark.
Did you hear that?
I did not.
Damn.
It's definitely starting to get exhausted.
Yes.
It's starting to lose a lot of momentum.
But
But this is about that time. So it's been pushing down. 8:30-ish is usually about the time it makes a reversal of some sort and goes the opposite direction for a little bit. Then again at 9, give or take. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say it's even being the fact that at night it's got momentum again.
Yeah, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
And it's not a lot. You
No.
got to sit here for a while. It's not going to be any fast trades for sure. You're not going to trade like you do in the morning at all. But
Whoa.
this whole last week, I can't complain about trading at night at all. I've been very, very, very successful. I'm going to have to shut down here in a little bit. I'm actually going to move my stop loss down top of the current 15-minute candle. Keep it a little tight. 5-minute did close below the trend of the bear flag and is pushing down. So it looks like I can get to my target. And if I can get to my target, that'll be the end of this stream, maybe, because I will have 5 accounts that I can no longer trade for the day. And that's okay.
That is okay.
Money in the bank, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Well, I take that back. I won't have 5 accounts that I can no longer trade because 2 of them are the challenges with Apex. So I can go. I can make $3,000 on those. I can let those run overnight if I want, and just close everything else out. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Sorry, I'm getting quiet. I'm kind of watching the P&L for where I want to get out of this trade.
It's all good. I'm watching the P&L and I'm watching the little price thingy-majig that's tells you how many contracts you have.
I got a sell signal on the 2-minute chart, but after it tried to give a buy signal a couple candles ago, very indecisive. It gave a buy signal, 1, 2, 3. 3 candles went by, and then on the 4th candle from the buy signal, it threw a sell signal up.
Oh.
But this is where, now it's a matter of, do we get out of this trade? Do we watch Do we adjust our stop loss accordingly and just kind of watch it? If we're going to do that, I need to back it up probably 10 points. Back to the top of that previous 15-minute candle, which, I'm going for immortality here, I'm not looking, I'm old. I don't got 30 years to make my riches. I need to have it by next Wednesday.
I hear you.
So time is short, girl.
I hear you. Loud and clear.
Trying to get in that Florida life. That Florida weather. That swimming pool everyday weather.
Yes, that get your tan on weather.
Except for when it's raining weather.
You know what? Sometimes even then.
What? Rain? Get in the pool?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
And then
you get wet anyway.
When a hurricane comes, run. I was running.
So that makes you wonder.
Wonder what?
Do they have shelters?
No.
Down there?
They evacuate the state. I mean, I'm sure they have some sort of stuff, but they evacuate the state if need be, or areas if need be that flood. But they have hurricane shutters or whatever for houses. You'll see houses that have like the steel shutters on them.
Yeah.
And then, of course, having a house that's made out of concrete is better. All right, so I just got stopped out. And that's that.
Man, it needs to drop.
See, now I always forget to do the math with the commissions. So I ended up 685, 506, 685, and 737. Still solid night, yes?
Yeah.
And, there's room to make more tomorrow. I'm not going to trade any of these funded accounts anymore tonight. That's a wrap on that.
Gotcha. I'm going to get stopped out here in a second.
And you're getting off at 9 anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I might as well get off with you.
All right, because there's still stuff I got to do.
I mean, I'm going to stick around and trade. I'm just going to get off the stream.
It's fine.
Or, you know what? I might not trade at all and just wait until tomorrow and finish off. I mean, tomorrow I'll be trading minis. So, I mean, I can finish out what I wanted to accomplish tonight in a matter of 10 points tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to try and force anything tonight or,
No, I wouldn't try and force anything at all.
No. Where's your P&L now?
Hold on, it's fluctuating. 2 something in the hole.
What?
Yeah.
How am I up like $3,000?
Because you're probably still in.
And you're 200 in the hole. No, I'm not in any trades right now.
Oh. Well, I got in at 166.25.
Well, that's a night.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna trade any of the funded accounts anymore. So I think we can probably call the stream there.
Yeah.
Unless you got anything special you want to talk about.
No.
All right.
Not really.
Then. All right then.
All right then.
Me either. All right then. Hi. Hi.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You gonna come say hi?
With all my followers?
Yeah. There's 2 tonight.
Oh, just two?
Yeah. Pop your head and look. You'll be on Wall Street.
Where am I going?
Right here. Camera's right there. See? Look, you're on Wall Street. But there's the camera.
Why did you hit me for?
What'd you hit me for?
You shocked me. So mean.
That's the little one. We're going to get her trading. She's going to be rich by the time she's 20. Millionaire.
Why not? It's easy. I gotta do is just
Hey,
sit-
Lil. Come here. So we started at, we've been doing it for an hour and a half, right? I made over $3,000 so far.
That's what you can do in a matter of hours.
You wouldn't want to do that at 20 years old and spend the rest of your day shopping? I mean, I'm just saying. It's not a guarantee, but it's obviously not the hardest job in the world if I can do it, right?
This is what you do.
Yeah.
You
This
sit-
is what you do. It has not, you don't have to stream. I
No.
do this for other reasons, but yeah, the money's already made. Like I don't have to work at all tomorrow if I don't want to. And then I could come back in on Tuesday and trade again.
You can set your own rules, your own time.
I tell you what, I'll set you up a paper account. It's like a video game then, right? And when you make money on the paper account, I will pay you real money for a percentage of what you've made in the paper account. Like you're not gonna make $25,000 on the paper account and come over to me and be like, "Hey, Dad, hey, bro, I made $50,000 a day.
Yeah.
How much you got on that?" I'll be like, "I got 5 on it, bro." Hey, try these jelly beans.
Are they delicious ones?
Yeah,
Are they good?
so good. My favorite one's the pink one.
Careful, it's the bag's ripped
I'm
on the
holding
sides.
it right. You get pink one? That's a strawberry. They're good, right? You like peach? Yeah, I'm not big on the peach. Yellow's peach. And then they have grape, and the red is raspberry. And then one of them's like a white grape.
This one's orange.
Yeah, the orange ones are orange.
They do not taste like the Watcher's orange though.
Hmm?
The orange one does not taste like Watcher's orange.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like their orange juice. All right, then. Well, I got to figure out some kind of catchphrase to say goodbye. I don't care. Deuces. Have a good one. We'll see y'all in the morning.